Hello, good evening. I am Manisha. Welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satar. Today in our English session, we are going to discuss sentence improvement. Already we have discussed few sentences in our first part. Today we are going to discuss few more sentences. See the question. Here, question number 1 to 16 are given. Which of the phrases given against the sentences should replace the word or phrase given in the bold in the sentence to make it grammatically correct? In the sentence, if the sentence is correct, they or you don't want any kind of improvement there, then you can select the option no correction. Now let's see the first sentence. The presence of new player in the basket team is to additionally attract for the audience. Now here, when we are when we are observing this sentence, the phrase given here in the bold letters, that is to additionally attract. Okay, additionally word is used here. Actually, attract is what verb. Hmm. So to additionally attract, such a phrase is given here where here verb and adverb is used. Okay, but what is actual need of the sentence? The presence of new players in the basket team. So that is subject, and remaining part is predicate. Is dash for the audience. So is for attracting, for adding attractive, it won't be suited here. With add attraction, it won't be there. And added attraction for the audience, that is the correct words we can replace for to this phrase, to additionally attract. Instead of that, we can use to make, means to make the sentence grammatically correct, we can replace this phrase by to additionally attract. Now see the second sentence. Their need of amusement to escape boredom made with cultivate various hobbies made him cultivate various hobbies. So what made him to cultivate various hobbies? The their need of amusement to escape boredom. So, to escape boredom, what is necessary? The dire need of amusement. So, perfect word arrangement is used here, and therefore, here there is no need to make any kind of correction in the given sentence. So, sentence is correct. Now, let's see the next sentence. We were credibly informed that the common has gave himself to the police. The common has gave himself. Has is used when we are using have or has, when the sentence is in a present perfect tense. So after that, we must use V3 form or past participle of the verb. Okay. So here gave is used, that is wrong. So definitely it should be replaced. But here, all four options given is already given over here. Means third form of the verb is used in all these four options. Now let's see the next part. So we were credibly informed that the common has gave himself. So here himself is used. Gave himself to. Gave himself to. Here given must be there, given himself. But instead of to, what we should use here? So given over, it won't be there. Given himself in, or given himself over, or given himself up. Given himself up to the police, or given himself in the into the police, it won't be there. over to the police, it won't be there. So fourth option is a correct option. We were credibly informed that the government has given himself up to the police. So fourth one is a correct option. Now see the fourth sentence. We tempted Karen with many promises, but nothing would work her up. Now worked her up, or working with her, or worked her over, or worked upon her, or work on her. So here perfect means these all threes are not correct phrases. So fourth one is a correct phrase, that is work on her, means that had any influence over it. So work her up is the correct one, hence should be placed by the work on her. So instead of work on her, instead of work her up, we should use work on her. Then the sentence will be grammatically correct. Now let's see the next sentence. A renowned organization has recent appointed has recent appointed a highly acclaimed scientist to head new research and development assistant. So here we need to use um, recent appointed. Instead of that, we have to use correct option here. So what option we can use here? Already appointed is what? Verb. So what we need, recent is used here in the first form, means adjective form. But along with verb we require adverb. So what is adverb of recent? So recently. Then the sentence can be a renowned organization has recently appointed. So that will be the correct sentence. Now see, observe here, four options are given. That is recently appointed or recent appointed. It won't be there. Is to appoint. It won't be there. To recently appointed and that is also wrong. So first option is correct. A renowned organization has recently appointed a highly acclaimed scientist to head new research and development assistant. Now see the next sentence. The serene lush grass slope of the hill station make it a deal for the meditation camp. So make it up idle for the um, meditation camp. Now, what do you mean by this serene lush grass? Means the hills with a gentle slope and where they are covered with this green grass or which is covered by the grassland. So such place or such hill station, okay, make it a idle. Instead of that, what we need to use, so see the options, making so idle or is idle for or makes it an idol. Now here hill station singular form it is used. So instead of make, here s or es must be used along with the verb to make the sentence in a simple present tense. And therefore instead of this making or is or as, makes it an idol for the meditation camp. So third option is the correct option. So the sentence will be in a simple present tense and that is grammatically correct. Now let's see the next sentence. Taking good care of yourself is paramount for succession of your goal. For succession, so it is definitely not suitable for this sentence. So which options are given here? About being a success, to the success, about being successful, to succeed. Definitely improvement is required, so no need to think about this fifth option. So taking good care of yourself is paramount. About being a success won't be there. Success, it won't be there. Successful means success of your goal, that is correct, but paramount about being, it won't be there. So about being, we should not consider both these two options. Now these two options are remain, to the success or to succeed. So to succeed means when we are using to, then the first form of the verb is required, means to succeed, means so here for this sentence it won't be suitable. See, so the success, to the success of the goal. So that is the correct option. So taking good care of yourself is paramount to the success of your goal. Now let's see the next sentence. Varun advised Aman that give, give off wrong pleasure is not self-sacrifice but self-culture. So what is advice given by Varun to Aman? Give off. So give off, is it a phrase? No. So actual phrase is what? Giving up. Okay, means to leave or something, means our habit, past habit. We must stop doing that. Okay. So what is the advice of this Varun? Varun advice among that gives away, won't be there. Giving up. Okay. So Varun advised Aman that giving up wrong pleasure is not self-sacrifice. Gave up won't be there because it is advice. So advice must be always in the simple means of present tense it is. So what we should do, what we should not do. So like that it is our advice. So giving up means to leaving wrong pleasure, so that is what subject. He is not self-sacrifice. So that is not self-sacrifice, but it is our self-culture. Means we should motivate ourselves to do correct things and to stop ourselves from doing wrong things. Now see the next example. She asked him if she can see him later. She can see him later. She asked him. So sentence is in a simple past tense, past tense, and it is in a indirect speech. So conjunction if is used. So when the sentence will be there, uh, can I means it will be question. Can I see him later? Like that it will be. So can should be changed into could when we are changing the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. So at that time, what we are doing, the sentence given in double inverted comma means the speech we used to change it into, means if it is a model auxiliary is used, instead of can we are using could, instead of may we are using might, instead of will we are using would, instead of shall we are using should. So like that, we need to make here changes. If she could, must be there. So here two options are there with could. But after could here verb is in a first form and here verb is in a past tense. So first option is the correct sentence. She asked him if she could see him later. So that is the grammatically correct sentence. She could see him. Now next sentence. I had met him after the party where he had been given an inspiring speech. Where he had been given. Sorry, he had been given. Had been is used, so and given is written here. So when we are using BW and been, when we want to make the sentence in a perfect continuous means present perfect continuous tense or past perfect continuous tense. In such case, we are using has or have been and then V3 form, verb plus ing form of the verb. So here we need to make some changes in the sentence. See, now let's see the options given here. When he had, where he, when won't be there, so no need to think about the first option. In which he was giving, so third option is also not considerable. Now let's see only two options, that is 2 and 4. So second option, where he would have, so would have, there is no need. If we here will is not used, then why would? So this option is also not correct. So where he had, given an inspiring speech. Past perfect tense. So where he had given an inspiring speech. Fourth option is a correct option. There is no need of using BWN been. Now let's see the next sentence. I could not put up with that nasty fellow. Put up with, what is the meaning of put up with? Put up with something means to accept something, means though we don't like it, still we are accepting that person or that thing. So that is put up with. So see the phrase, sentence whether it is suitable for this phrase or not. I cannot put up with that nasty fellow. Okay, so means I am not able to adjust with that, means still though I have means I'm not able to continue, or I'm not able to work, or I'm not happy with that nasty fellow. So that is correct statement, and there is no need to make any kind of correction. So this phrase is suitable for this sentence. Now see the next sentence. It is useless to run away from every danger. Risk must not be taken. Now see, the sentence is that it is useless to run away from every danger. So we should not run away from every danger. And the second part of the sentence is risks must not be taken. Means we should not take the risk. Like that meaning of the sentence is given. So the sentence is not grammatically correct. Means always it is not possible to run away. Means sometimes we have to take few risks and sometimes we should not take certain risk. So such meaning must be there. So given option means for this bold letters we have to find out other options. Now we have to consider this four option. No risk must be, any risk must be, although risk must be, or some risk must be. So some risk must be taken. No risk won't be there, any risk won't be there, because it is a useless thing to run away from the danger. So some risk must be, instead of must not, we must take some risk. It is not necessary to run away from every danger. So fourth one is the correct option for the sentence. Now next one. The 4 days shop work sorry the 4 days workshop is being conducted for gear up administration to the changes that will follow with the implementation of the right to compulsory and free education act 2009. So underline part or the bold phrase is given, that is for gear up. What do you mean by for gear up? For gear up means the meaning of the phrase is what? Assert positively or adjust with something positively. So for this preposition is not suitable for the given phrase. So gear up means accept something positively. For that, to gear up with. So to gear up will be the correct option. So to gear up means the second option is the correct answer. To make the sentence correct means its syntax or the rule grammatically, the sentence must be correct. The court refused to to provide belief to the petitionary and stated that playing of all sorry flying off all diesel vehicles were banned with the immediate effect. So with immediate effect, all these vehicles which are using diesels are going to be banned. And this petition, the court refused to provide revel. To provide revel. So that is not correct sentence. Now let's see the option. Provision of relief. It won't be there. Providing of relief after to providing of relief. So the second option won't be there. To provide any relief, that can be use here. Let's see the next option, provide relieving. So it won't be there. So third one is the correct answer, to provide any relief to the petitioner. So that makes the sentence grammatically correct. Now, in the next example, if the complaint is not addressed within 30 days, bring the matter to notice. To notice is given. Bring the matter to notice won't be there, because here notice is not the common thing used here. To notice is a verb. It is in infinitive form. But here actually notice, that is the noun, which should be bring to the RBI, means Reserve Bank of India. So this phrase is not correct. Instead of, we must use to the notice of RBI. So bring the matter to the notice of RBI. That will be the correct phrase. So fourth option is the correct option. And the last sentence now. Although microfinance initiatives microfinance initiatives are a very recent phenomena in India, these have significantly impact on millions of households across the country. Have significantly impact. Okay. So actually, if you have seen, the sentence is in a present tense. So we need to use here present perfect tense here. But only one have is used here, and that's why sentence need improvement. We need one here auxiliary word and one more verb, and that is also in its third form. So these subject means, what do you mean by these? This is what subject, plural form it is. So have is used, and it's a past tense, means word third form. Verb third form is had. So how the sentence can be? These have had significantly impacted. Third form of the verb must be used. Impacted on millions of households across the country. So third option, sorry, uh, not impacted, only impact is there, because that is what impact on the, on whom? So millions of household. So second option we can consider here. Although microfinance initiatives are a very recent phenomena in India, these have had a significant impact on millions of households across the country. If impacted is used, then it is a past tense, means verb will be there, so it won't be there. It's impact on the millions. So it should be like that, and that's why second option is suitable for this sentence. Now here in all these examples you have seen that while finding out suitable phrase for the sentence, we need to think about the tense of the use in the sentence, as well as the conjunction used in the sentence, preposition used in the sentence, and accordingly we have to find out the perfect substitute for the underline part, or the part which is in the bold letter. So that's all for the day. And thank you everyone for being with me. Have a good day ahead. Thank you very much.